Welcome back to Young Black Media. Today we have a special episode dedicated to Young Dolph. You got your guest, your host, Josh, the chosen one, and other co-hosts.
It's your boy Sam. I know some of y'all might know me as Sam the Prophet. But you can call me Sammy Boy.
Yo, it's Colin. My name is Colin. You can call me Colin the Great.
Yo, my name is Brandon. You can call me Brando.
Okay. So, my first question is, how y'all feel about Young Dolph death? Real talk.
Man, I feel like...
For me, I say this. I really couldn't react to it. First time out, because when a person's shocked, you don't believe, because usually you know how folks be putting out fake stories and things like that, so you wouldn't believe it. But when you start popping up on the news, you start getting everywhere. Yeah. When it started hitting you, it's like, oh, this is very weird. It was devastating for everybody, because it's right in front of most people's favorite cookie place. You know what I mean? That
it was in the hood, though.
In the hood,
yeah, man. I honestly felt it was kind of stupid though.
Yeah.
For real, because on Young Dolph, this type of man, he was fortunate to be able to make success, and he just used it. I think he acted like we all human. We all have that one time we act stupid, and we just do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I think it was stupid because he posted where he, everybody in Memphis know where Young Dolph is, and know where that cookie place is. Because it's
everybody recognize him because his car and shit.
Yeah. In fact, I thought it was stupid because he was driving some car worth $500,000 around in the street normally, and it was Memphis. And like Brandon said, in the hood.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he had no bodyguards. It was just him, skinny dude going into, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why he did it. That was kind of stupid of him. But honestly, man, I just thought it was kind of tragic, though. You know what I'm saying? He just had that one moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like it was a tragedy, a real tragedy, because not only did he die, his death made a list of other problems happen in the city, because of course we know Memphis is known for doing dumb shit. You can't even go to the fair without somebody shooting. Yeah. But
it just recently, I think about 2 months ago when somebody got shot in the club, and then you can't run to the club.
You can't have fun in Memphis, man.
That's how parties end too. You know what I'm saying? You can't even go to a party without somebody get ended. I was watching this video. Dude said the same thing. You can't go to a party. You already know how parties are in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to a party without it ending some stupid stuff, somebody fighting, and then probably somebody got shot. That's the stupid stuff that happened around here, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of stupidity in our city, a lot of miscommunication. But what I wanted to add to that is that, damn, I don't know, I ain't gonna mess it up, but as far as his death, I feel it just was. It was orchestrated. It had to be orchestrated.
It was orchestrated.
How y'all,
it was I feel
y'all think it was orchestrated?
I feel like it was a setup, but some people saying it's not a setup.
No, I got that.
It was just based off hate.
Yeah.
See, you talking about setup. Now that's what two people got it confused from.
Yeah.
It was I think it's set up too, because back in California he got stole $2 million worth of jewelry in his car, and then he got to Memphis. He did so many stuff Chicago, California, but in the end it chose to happen in Memphis. So I think it was a setup too, but some people say it was Yo Gotti, but I don't think it was Yo Gotti, because Yo Gotti was in a type of situation where he couldn't been able to do it.
Yeah. I don't think it was Yo Gotti either, because I don't think somebody like Yo Gotti and the way he got status and up in the city like that, I don't think he would want a person like that deaf or died or something like that. I don't think he wanted them
of
dead.
course he don't give. I'm pretty sure he don't give no fucks, and none of his people on his team give no fuck about Young Dolph.
Yeah.
They don't even act like they know each other. But I'm saying, they don't deal with each other. Period. But as far as other people, these I ain't gonna say it, but these young niggas just trying to get it, trying to make money any way they can.
True.
It just so happened they wanted to go and take him out.
Miss Dave. He had said somebody, a 16-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? He said like he was rapping about all these shooting, guns, gangs, and all this stuff. And then look what happened to him. And then he died too.
Yeah, I think because of what he was rapping about and how he was rapping, and plus y'all know he put out like a tape called Illuminati Business or something like that. Yeah. Do y'all feel like it was orchestrated, so-called by the Illuminati, or y'all think it was just what he was rapping about?
It could be that, but it's not even about that. It could like I watched him. What happened with, I don't know his guy name, the one that he was just finna sign with the dreads. He started talking about.
I seen him, bro.
He started talking about the truth about what happened or how he knew that he was gonna die.
Yeah, I don't think it's I don't think he wrong. I'm just saying like the Illuminati part. Like I don't think it was a setup. Of course, like that was just obvious.
Yeah, it was a hit. It was a hit out on his life.
I think the Illuminati gave them.
Dolph has been shot before though.
What do you call it? Like I had it in my mind. Like that gave them a chance to do it because everybody gonna be misunderstanding by the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Like that's what I think.
I feel like it wasn't no hit though.
But to me, I feel like the Illuminati is kind of stupid because like. They tried to do the same thing with Kobe's death, trying to say, oh, just because he died on this certain day, his number was 24, he died on the 26th, and all that type of stuff. They try to do, trying to make all
they kind of associate with the Illuminati and stuff.
Okay. So yeah, like that's how it is though. Like it was kind of like I don't know how you put this,
I feel like he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, like that. Like he did something like wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, but the wrong people make it the wrong place, wrong time. Yeah. In our city. Like as far as like how people watch you and watch how you move, they was watching him when he was at the gas station. Yeah. And he didn't even know it. But they was in another car. They was watching him the whole time. So they had their own motive. And then they saw he going to the cookie shop. He not watching his back. They caught him at his weakest moment.
Yeah, he was a great guy, man. He donated to colleges, man. Got his dog there. Like he was living a middle class life. Yeah. He was doing great. Like us, we live in a middle class life. Yeah. We got food on the table. We got some people got kids that need to be taken care of. He was chilling, but what the thing is that rap stuff, the things he rapped about and the things he said that he was. I'm not denying it. He was in that gang life sometimes. But he was cool. He was donating to colleges, donating to schools. He was then he do like a charity, something like that. Yeah, like something like that, man. Like he was a great guy. I'm not gonna put that on him.
Yeah, I think mainly what he stood for was elevating yourself, making money, staying positive, even though everybody else around you is doing something else. Yeah. Of course, everybody gonna do what they do, but at the same time, you don't like to be around a lot of niggas. You do better when you by yourself and you in your own mindset. You trying to make money. Of course, you bring other people up with you if they try to do the same thing you doing.
That's what I said. That's why I was telling him like you are who you hang around.
True.
You are who you hang around. You are who you put in your life.
True.
Like I was talking to Brandon and you, like Josh. Yeah. Like we was talking about how how you hang around some people, but you try to do the other thing. Yeah. Like I told you, you can't do the other thing if it's constantly getting in your mind what they doing.
True.
Like what I'm saying? Like it's just a cycle, man. Life is like a cycle. Like you gonna do stuff, you gonna get away with it, and you gonna do stuff you're not gonna get away with. Like that's just how it is, man.
Yeah, and people prey off your downfall. People. And in this city, man, it's wicked.
That's why I say, don't let nobody's negativity hinder you from what you need to do for yourself because you can be your best self.
Yeah.
You only another thing I want to add to it. You only have one life to live, so do what you can with that life, man. No matter what it is. That's my thing I learned from.
That's the one thing I learned so much about is like my brother, he works in Amazon just like you do something.
Yeah.
He works in Amazon and he be telling me how folks at his job be sitting there hating on him and literally he just be sitting by himself, bother nobody, talking to nobody, but yet they try to get him fired. They try to do all these things. They try to mess him up and everything like
that's
that.
How people are in this country, man. Country, state, city, wherever you is, man. They're gonna be people who trying to bring you down because you can't be expecting nobody to lift you up if y'all don't got the same goals.
For
Because people in your life, man, they like if you got somebody trying to be a drug dealer, but you trying to go to the NFL. You got somebody trying to be a businessman, but you trying to be a CEO above that. Like, man, you gonna have different goals, so they gonna have different things to say about you. You gonna have different things and different ways of dealing with stuff.
True.
That's all I'm saying, man.
True.
It's titles. It's I mean, and that's what makes people a target, having a title.
How y'all think this affect Memphis music going thus far? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't think it affected that much. It just affected people how they feel about the situation. Because like when you hear stuff like that, they you know how some parents always be like, that's why these kids need to stop listening to these rap music and all that. Like most of the stuff that be happening don't be
this could have happened to anybody though. This could have happened to anybody.
Be personal.
See, about the death, man, I heard that. The only reason I know it's probably a setup.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say probably. It is a setup.
Yeah.
The guy who would sit there after you kill somebody, shoot him 100 times.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he got we got people recording all over there like stupid stuff. Like why would you do it so openly?
Yeah.
No,
like I'm guaranteed it was a setup.
It was because they just people want to just say they did something the other people couldn't do.
Yeah, like I'm like somebody.
Because I guess Young Dolph seemed like he was untouchable.
Yeah.
And
you know what? I think it was like because he was coming up. He was becoming one of the greatest rappers like in the industry, and in Memphis, he was about to surpass like Yo Gotti on Young Dolph just by himself putting people on. And they say he was about to like sign to like he was about to buy out half of Empire.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Man.
We
was talking about the same.
Classmates. He had to sign one of my former classmates. He was Snoop Banks.
Yeah,
He went to White.
We had the.
I didn't know he went to White.
He went to White. Snoop Banks went to White.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We talked about the same thing, man. Like he thought that, like I think he had the mindset of being untouchable too.
Yeah.
That's why I agree with that. Like he had, like he went out openly. Like he had a chain, everything. He had like
not saying he was
$1 million
cocky.
worth in his car.
Not saying he was cocky, but it's because he was hood.
Arrogance. That's what it is. Arrogance.
Nah, I don't think.
It's like a self-defined
I feel like
thing.
he was more comfortable.
Yeah,
he was too comfortable in Memphis.
He was more comfortable in his city.
Because he knew everybody in the street that he was in.
And then
it's
somewhere he loved. He was in South Memphis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's where
South Memphis, man. Like that
so that's where he grew up at. So he comfortable in his where he was at. That's where he go to all the time. So they knew that.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something, man.
Made him an easy target.
Like you can't be really getting too comfortable with these niggas, man. Because
you can't get too comfortable in Memphis.
Like South Memphis. Because I know some people that went through some things in South Memphis.
Shit, you can't make that type of money that he make and then
or
still
have
get
that type
comfortable.
of status. He had like a lot of status.
He was too comfortable with the people in South Memphis. Like he was too comfortable in the environment that he.
I mean, any other rapper, there's plenty of rappers in Memphis, but ain't nobody doing it like Dolph doing it.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
He can live anywhere. He can be anywhere, but he chose to come back and show homage. He really came down here to
his life.
No, like from what he was doing just then, he was doing it for his mama. He was doing it. He wanted to be coming for the turkey thing.
He had
the reason to be back here.
Yeah, he had people here.
This goes back to X though too. Like X,
XXXTentacion.
Yeah, when you first came in, everybody didn't like him because how he would trade himself and everything like that. But then like he was changing himself, trying to do things for the community. Next thing you know, he got shot and everything because somebody hating on success.
Oh yeah, me. But like we was talking about Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Like he was the same way. To be honest, on my point of view, I think Snoop Dogg just lucky with it.
When he got off.
Yeah. Like Snoop Dogg, he the same way. He needs to. I think he realizing it too. Like this is just like a cycle going on with this rap game. Man. Like that's why he changing too.
Yeah.
Like these people, like I said, middle class life.
Yeah.
Children taking care of it's like a difference between lower, middle, and upper class.
He had to change his image. See, Young Dolph had an image of like he the king of Memphis, so no one can touch me. I'm the king. So they just wanted to prove a point that hey, he could be touched. He could be, demoted or whatever you want to call it.
They wanted to make they wanted a reputation for it. They wanted to be seen, attention.
I mean, like you a god, but you should die as a man.
Yeah,
like anybody can die but that I mean anybody can be dethroned.
Yeah.
And like not one person is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did the same thing, but he really just motivated a lot of people though. He been motivating a lot of people before he died. You know what I'm saying? So his legacy live on no matter.
His legacy live on.
Yeah, man. Like
no matter
for
what.
real, like it's really just down to like being like wanting attention, man. You know how we all went to school and we got that one teacher that be like, man, are you doing this just for attention? Like that's what I'm thinking. Like this.
The killing was.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like they just did it for the reputation. Like you said, the title.
The clout.
Yeah, the clout, man.
The
like,
clout.
Yeah, like they want to walk up to it like, oh my
Cause
God, bro, I
it.
killed Young Dolph, the king of Memphis. I'm that guy.
It's so far in the hood investigation on Facebook, it seemed like they just been getting so much information to a point where they realize that it's some dudes that's involved in being rappers and stuff, and they just trying to build their clout
what did they
by
say
saying
about
that they killed this man.
What they said, all right, y'all know, of course, they had found like it was a white Mercedes that drove off, and the two suspects were in the white Mercedes.
Yeah.
Then they said they found the white Mercedes in Orange Mound, and that the white Mercedes was connected to another shooting, another crime in Collierville. And it was connected to, I think it was Collierville or something like that. And then it was somebody who got shot there the day after the Mercedes got repoed. So it had to be connected to some low-key local rappers or something like that.
Me, bro. You said Orange Mountain. What else?
It was the Mercedes was found in Orange Mound.
Okay.
But the Mercedes that was found in Orange Mound was connected to another shooting in Collierville. And then where they found the white Mercedes the day after, somebody else got shot there. So y'all think it was connected to like gang or like some rappers trying to be like.
Honestly, man,
like a lot of people feel like it's gang retaliation or PRE retaliation because they just hating. But really, the people that they saying that it's connected to, that was really dick riding PRE before that.
Yeah.
They really had change and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of people out here, especially on social media, that like anything they hear, they're gonna believe it automatically.
Yeah.
And then, have you noticed that almost every time something happens to a celebrity or something happens to a famous person, it always comes out fake fans. Like it always be a lot of people. Like before that, it wasn't even that much people.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're getting all this love out of nowhere, and it's like come on, like.
Yeah, if you showing love now to Young Dolph after he died, y'all fake.
Okay, yeah,
you know
that's
I just gotta put
you
that out.
supposed to
You
already
always
be
just showing love. Yeah, you supposed to
like
already been showing love.
the people in the rap game, like, not even the rap game, the supporters of the rap game.
Yeah.
Like King Von, Pop Smoke, Young Dolph, all these people who died, like everybody who died, they get some type of reputation after dying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these people are just they're going off their death, man.
I mean, it's all good that people show their respects, but at the same time, for the people that been knowing him, it can't seem to be like disrespectful.
Like for real,
because
like
they've been knowing him since day one.
They like damn fool, y'all trying to just hop on a nigga now, after he died, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just weird.
It's like every time a rapper dies, like as soon as it's a die clout.
You got to support him now because he dead now. That's how it is.
Yeah, because it's the name that lives on, and you just trying to add to it, but then like it comes off as negative.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens every time. Like it's sad, man.
It's
whenever somebody dies, that's when I want to show love.
It's the same thing happened with Kobe. Like as soon as he died, like this explosion of love, just that explosion, like
honestly, with Kobe, bro, he honestly already had that. He already had that.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying though. Like after the death, people hopped on him a little bit more.
I feel like Dolph was coming up though. Like he was.
Dolph already had that. But like
Dolph was known worldwide though.
There were people that actually hated Kobe. They hated Kobe, but then as soon as he died, like, they want to show love to him.
You supposed to show love no matter what the person here. Not you don't supposed to show no hate.
That's what it is.
That's why you say show love.
Yeah,
that's why in one of his songs he was like, show your mama and them that you love them while they here.
True.
Yeah,
so like that's something that is true. Like even with your family, like okay, you show him love while he here. Okay, he did now. That boom, you listen to his music. Also do something with it. Just like with every artist you look up to. You know, it's lessons in the music that they talked about.
It really is. This is a message.
You know, like the other one, he said, "Get paid."
Yeah.
Like that's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
like get paid.
Get paid.
Get paid.
And the last one I listened to is they on the radio. Trust nobody.
Yeah.
Like with all your knowledge about yourself, you have to be kind of, vulnerable in yourself. I understand, like for people to connect with you, and I see that's how Memphis is. They all have that same mindset. Trust nobody.
True.
That's just how Memphis is. Everybody against everybody because don't nobody trust nobody.
Everybody against everybody.
I'm not totally like with the trust nobody stuff. I get it because like you're not really. You can trust people, but it's a certain amount of trust you can put in a person. Cause you can't just give them out like 100% guard off of them. Like you just laying down, you expecting him not to shoot you the next second. Like that's just dumb stuff. Cause like anybody in this world got different mindsets, man.
True.
Like you be like, dang man, if I kill this dude, somebody just gave me a job. If I just kill this dog, I'm gonna get 100,000. And then next moment you dead too, cause you just listen to some stupid shit like that. And then like it's just like that in Memphis, man.
Yeah, it's just young guys.
It's really like that everywhere.
It's really,
no matter where you go, it's always gonna be that one person hating you. It's always that person that's gonna want to do something to you, and you ain't do nothing to them.
you're not gonna give 100% love, no matter how successful
like,
you is. You're
but
not
yeah,
gonna give 100% love.
that's just how it is, man. That's all I had to say about Young Dolph.
That's why we are all taught by our grandmothers that like no matter where you go in the world, you always have to be your best self and do it the right way.
True.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. How do y'all? What do y'all think Dolph stood for? Like each one of y'all, what y'all think he stood for? What are some factors that y'all learned?
I think Young Dolph stood for, he was a role model for me and all young black men everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He was a family man, of course, and he had a woman who was also, on her grind too. So he wasn't just like out there with, a bunch of females. He was just doing that for his grind and get his paper for his kids.
And I noticed that.
Also, he was an independent person. You know what I'm saying? I heard that he signed to a label, but I don't know for sure. But he was his own record label, so he was his own boss.
His own brand.
He was his own brand, so he could have put his music out whenever he felt like it was possible to put music out. And then he always gave back to his community. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he was really just doing what he's supposed to do when he reached a level of success.
Yeah, I feel like he's a selfless person.
A selfless person.
Like what I mean by that, like you know how I said arrogance at first.
Yeah.
I think about that. Like it's not arrogance. It's selfless. It's like you know yourself.
Yeah.
So I think he's a definition. Like he's a caregiver and a selfless person.
Yeah.
Like he's a people person. That's all you gotta say. He's a people person. He loves his community. He did like a lot of I don't even know how much stuff he did for Memphis. And then and in the end, because of that, like that people person and that selfless person, they had another side of him in that rap game. Like that's what got him killed. The rap
game was the thing that got him killed. What he put out and how he put it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'll answer your question though. I really think he was a good guy though. Like for real. Like he was a great guy, man. Children, good like that. I don't like what people got mixed up. I don't think it was the most tragic part about Young Dolph's death. I think it was his kids and what happened. What his death impacted on other people.
You got to think about the other people too. Like now his girl that he's with. Now she like what am I gonna tell them? How am I gonna tell them what happened to their dad?
I mean, man,
like that's the most devastating thing you can do, and a lot of women go through that too.
I hate that for his kids too. You know what I'm saying?
You just stay safe, man. That's all. Yeah, that's for real. Like, y'all got some more questions, man.
Did y'all? I know all y'all heard about what been happening with Vanessa and everything like that.
Vanessa Bryant.
Yeah.
What happened?
Like they tried to post pictures of the crash site and everything, and disrespecting Kobe and everything. And she sued them and everything because like they don't know what kind of trauma that's gonna add on to a person like because she loved that man for 25 whole years.
Okay.
25 whole years, and it's like when you lose something like that, that's like losing something that's a part of you.
Oh, I had another point too, like as far as like okay on a financial standpoint of how he is with his kids and leaving a legacy. That's kind of what I want to do. But like, what's your viewpoint on how he, like, what he did for his community? You know, it's because I heard you speak about it earlier.
What you say
about how he like how he went to his
community. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a kid. He came back and brought the whole village. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
the runner of that.
Yeah, he was doing what he was supposed to do.
He was like the person who was like, okay, I'm the one who made it big.
Yeah,
I'm the one.
Let's get back.
I got out of my hood in South Memphis. We was struggling too. I'm just like these other people.
Yeah.
I'm no different. We all human. We got the same things.
True.
It's just I took it a step further, and I got that money. I got that paper. So it's time for me to show my love to my citizens in this place. Like you said, the village. He's like that. South Memphis was his village. That South Memphis where he grew up in and struggled in. That was his little village.
That's what you're supposed to do. You might, as a role model, as somebody successful, you go back to where it's all started, and you just get back.
Began,
they took somebody who they look up to. So it's like everybody is like they grieving right now.
For real. They gonna find them folks too.
Yeah, they already found him.
They found him.
Yeah, the murder.
They claim they found him, but they
because there was some woman who recorded a guy, and that was a murderer. But like I don't know if they found him for real, like put him in jail. But like, I think they like know who it is.
And I think the police are keeping quiet because they getting all this information from the internet. They don't know what.
Let me show you something, man.
You already know the justice system is already fucked up. So it's like no matter how much time it takes, no matter what you try and do and try to figure it out, they always gonna try and find a way to flip it.
Bro,
and trying to make it seem like it's something else.
Like
that's because they trying to build up information, and then even if you was to go to, I was talking to somebody else earlier, like. You can go to them with all the proof, but they'll still be like it's not enough because they can't just go off of first encounter. It's really not first encounter. It's really third person information. They need proof, like on site proof. You
face to face, they need like real proof. So that's just a picture, and
like what Brandon said. Like one of y'all said something about the police. Like I had learned something from my fam. Like the police. They will like gangs and stuff. They will let the one little gang member who did something go away because they trying to find out like the master behind the whole thing. Yeah, that's what they trying to do. They like that person who killed Dolph. The reason they probably don't get him is because they trying to figure out like who commanded this man 100,000 to kill him.
Yeah, it's connected to something. It
gotta
be deeper than what
the whole thing. Like
it gotta be deeper than just a hit.
When they found the master, they trying to figure after they find the master, they're trying to figure out who gave the master this idea. So they gonna go to that person.
It's deeper than two people that killed.
The killer.
Yeah, they trying to figure out the last person alive to ever set foot of that idea.
Yeah, because believe it or not, it's a hitman to every like assassination. Is a hitman.
Yeah.
But it's that's the fallback person. Really, they've been talking about like what y'all was just saying is people that they say that they claim is the person. Those just the fallback people. They may not even be the real people.
Yeah.
But that's how you get folks killed. People that didn't. That's another thing I want to talk about too. How they targeting people right now because it seemed like it based off what they have and what they do, and they may not even be people, but now they just acting hard. Some of the folks like you really acting hard and tough, but these people really die hard fans. They will kill your ass because they love this person.
Just because they see a person up.
Because people grieving right now. It's really messed up how it is right here.
Yeah, that's how. Y'all got some more questions about this topic right here, man?
Honestly feel like if you have real love, like not just family love, like all of us right here, we can call each other brothers and everything like that. But like you don't know if somebody's serious or somebody's not because because it's their word against yours. So it's like you can't believe what everybody say.
At the end of the day, I feel like it's up to you whether you know that you're a man of your word.
Yeah, like it's like everybody got their little self inside, and they know what they doing. They know if like, man, like I'm just using this person, man. I don't want to be with this person. I'm just using them for sex.
I'm just using them for clout, anything.
Yeah. Like they for real, like that's how people are, man. I'm not guaranteed, like for real, man. You can meet some people like this. You can meet a whole like a 4 people circle. Like you can meet some people like this and be like, yo, that's my brother right here. But they might not feel the way. They be like, yo, I can use this clout off this person and get rich. Like that's how I'm not saying that y'all like that. I'm just saying like that's how people roll in this world, man. Like you can't really put your full 100 in nobody. That's just my point of view on life. So Like that's what I'm just saying. Like, yeah, that's just my point of view on life. You can't put your full 100 in nobody unless you really know, like, because it's gonna come back for you. God always got somebody, like, he gonna watch something that you don't never know.
You see why there are a lot of loners out here. There are a lot of people that like to stay themselves out here. Like,
and that was Dolph.
Young Dolph was a loner for real. I admit
that was Dolph. He even said it. Like, I want to add to the point where, like, as far as like he even, I remember him like saying how people will claim that they fuck with you, but really deep down, the people that hate you is your greatest fans. They love you they really love you, but they really they hate the love turns to hate.
Look,
for real.
This one I just got some loving under a condition. Like, they're conditioning. Like, they in their mind, like, I would say I love this person, but I got a condition for that love. It's like saying, like, I love this person because he gave me $5.
Yeah.
I love this person because she gave me a hug. Like, it's like it's just conditioning love. Like, you just gotta continue until you love somebody for it's not what they give you. It's just an inner feeling. Like, that's like real. That's what I think is real love. Like, it's not nothing they give you. They can come over here and give you $100,000. Like, I don't want that. I just want you to just be right here. True. I'm saying, I just want to be your homie.
And now I kind of want to I hear what y'all saying. It's all good points, but I want to, like, transition the conversation to, like, the financial side of what Young Dolph stood for. I understand we kind of talked about it, but, like, what our viewpoints was what he do. But I want to really, piggyback on kind of what that is too. Like, as far as how he moved. Like, of course he was an artist, but he also was a businessman too.
What he did with his money as an artist,
See, Young Dolph, he was one of those artists all artists, they gonna spend the money on jewelry, and, like, that's just
he spent money on jewelry too.
Yeah, like, that's how all people are, man. I mean, it's not really nothing uncommon.
You gotta flex a little bit,
but I think it's, like, really deeper than that.
Yeah, like, for real, like, he spent $2 million on jewelry and just to end up getting it stolen in Cali. So, like, Young Dolph, I honestly think he knew how to invest his money well, cause like with the college stuff, he got profit out of that too. Like, he knew how to do. Like, he was a good businessman. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause, like, he wouldn't have made it out without being a good businessman. Cause if it wasn't for that, he would have had all his money. He would have been bankrupt.
And he uses his name as a brand.
Yes, just like you said, using your name as a brand. Like, people give Young Dolph money without people knowing. Cause of the view, like, everything on his YouTube, anything, Spotify, SoundCloud, anything, he's getting money out of everything he does. Whatever he does that we probably don't even know. He probably getting money.
They say he bought like 100 properties.
Look,
like, for his kids.
He probably working at McDonald's in a freaking face mask with nobody knows.
Like that right there. That's really showing love to your, like, you think about it, it's creating generational wealth.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Cause even if you die, he even said it in one of his interviews. He talked about him creating his wealth for his kids. Make sure that they ain't got to worry about nothing.
See, you got to create wealth.
You just put the point right there. I said, like, even after Young Dolph died, they gonna remember his stuff and it's gonna reflect on his kids.
And he's still gonna be making money from his all his albums because he owned his masters and stuff.
All his money and all the things he did for the schools and blah 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 will reflect on his kids. Like you just said, like, the money he did is a legacy. It's not just a one-time thing. It's like a legacy that flows in the family now. True. It's their family blood. Like 30 years from now, they heard his daughter's gonna have kids.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his kids gonna be good. They're gonna be
be financially stable.
They good right now. Like, growing up, they good.
Like you said, his mom hustling too. Like, they gonna be financially stable. They gonna have what they want.
But the only thing that's gonna be tough for us is raising them on
their own. Yes. But, like, that's all I have.
And especially who their dad is, you know what I'm saying? Like, their dad was like.
And if they go to school, some people are gonna be jealous of them. They gonna, like, that's just life in school. Everybody got bullied one time, but, like, everybody had that thing in school. Like, people gonna be jealous of what their dad did. And
but it's not all about the money. It's about how they was as a person. You know.
But his kids can't receive that legacy being two different people. Like, they can't receive the legacy being an opposite version of that. Like, they gotta be. It's either better or on the same level.
Like his son got to become a rapper or something like that.
Like he got two daughters.
He got a daughter and a son.
A daughter and a son. So like his son, he don't have to be a rapper, but he has to be at a point where he's not.
You probably
evil.
can learn from. I think his mom will make sure that he learned from what the positive things about his dad.
The thing I think is his dad is probably definitely. I'm not gonna say like 100% gonna be known as better than his son, but like he grew up with a struggle that his son probably won't ever experience because of what they are.
True.
But like I'm not saying a struggle defines you. I'm just saying a struggle gives you a boost point of your life. You know, like damn, I don't want to go back to that.
True.
Like that. I'm just saying, like his son probably won't be defined by the struggle that his dad went through.
Yeah.
But he probably can still be great or greater than his dad.
Yeah.
I feel like that. There's a messed up part about being in the struggle too, cause like for some people, and I'm not speaking for all people. For some people, it's hard to get out of the struggle.
Yeah.
Like it's like no matter what you do, you always be stuck in that same position, and it's just like you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and the problem with that is that a lot of people have a crab in the barrel mindset. It's because like you stuck right now, but that doesn't mean you have to be stuck forever.
True.
Yeah.
Dolph is a good example of that. He was at the bottom, he had nothing, and then he made it where he no matter what. He had to do this and that and third to get where he at. Of course, a lot of people had just like Snuff Bands. Like he said, I was in the trap before I was rapping. I believe him on that. Like doing stuff that you not necessarily, keen to say that I'm proud of.
Yeah, just
but
that's why,
that's why for me, I made a promise to my mom that I would get out of the struggle. Like when I started getting myself together and everything, I'm gonna get her out, and I promised it. And I'm gonna to my word to it.
Yeah, but with me, man, I grew up with a struggle, but like I got out of it because I have like a good I grew up with good family members. But like man, I grew up in South Memphis for a straight 9 years.
Yeah.
And then I moved with my grandma because South Memphis put me in a place where damn, like I don't want to be here, man.
Yeah,
I had good people there.
It's good to talk to you about it because I've been in Whitehaven almost all my life, so I've been wanting to know like how is it being in South Memphis, like how is it?
It's a lot of people.
Like, cause I had a hustling mom, and I had a stepdad that got good money. I didn't really go through the full experience, but I go through a lot. I go through a little bit. Like I know, like there's gonna be there's crazy people out there, man. Like you can't, like with South Memphis, man, you can't put nobody in your circle other than your family, because the only person I put other than my family was my neighbor. Cause he been with me for my whole life. He taught me a lot of stuff, man. He picked me up from schools, cause my mom, like we were some people in the position where you couldn't do that, cause everybody gonna have a point in their life where you're not gonna grow up rich, man.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta go through that struggle, man. Cause my mom now she's financially stable, she's good in East Memphis, moved out of South Memphis. But she been there for a straight 15 years. My sister, my mom, we all went through some things, man. But like South Memphis, where I grew up, wasn't as bad as described. It depends on who you hang around. But there's gonna be the drug dealers, there's gonna be the smokers, there's gonna be the little kids. Because I grew up with a sister who did the stuff too, but like she got out of it. But she's not perfect and all, but she's like a super smart woman, so she got out of it. But like yeah, man, it's just not like
it's not how
it's not just killing everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna drive around South Memphis, gonna see a nigga over here like this. Yo, give me your money. It's not gonna be like that, but it's gonna happen in some. It's gonna be gunshots. It's gonna be that we gonna have crazy neighbors and niggas down the street. But like, it's not gonna be like the type of like what people talk about. Like, damn, I drive down South Memphis. I'm gonna see a nigga like this with a gun in front of a girl.
I mean, like at the end of the day, we all people. We all got ups and downs. Like I understand that. Oh, and another thing I wanted to ask you, Josh, was like, how was it actually meeting him for the first time?
Meeting Young Dolph for the first time was like meeting a reflection of myself, because when I first met him in Atlanta in the airport, and I got a chance to speak to him for the first time, and he was cool, but I respected his space. I thought he was taking another flight somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? But we were both going to the same location back. We was coming back from Memphis. We was going
that's
back
where
to
y'all took the picture.
Oh, that's when. Yeah.
We was going.
South Plan Mall.
Nah, we was in the airport.
Yeah. Oh, airport.
We was coming back to Memphis, and we both touched down at the same time. And so I just got a chance to speak to him like while walking, and you know, he put me on a little game, you know, say what direction I need to go in, you know.
I knew it had to be some type of conversation like that.
Yeah.
And
that's how they are. They gonna try to, like, if you meet somebody and you had that type of fate to meet them twice in a day, y'all went to 2 different places, like states, but kind of like you met them in Atlanta, then you end up meeting them again in Memphis. Like that's just fate right there. That's just fate. Like you had to talk to. Like I bet he knew it in his mind. Like this little boy.
I told him something he can only remember. I was like, bro, you know, he came to Whitehaven a lot. I said, bro, I remember when you came to Whitehaven and gave this girl $500. His eyes was like, what? Like, how can bro remember that? And I told bro, like I was trying to respect his space. I said, bro, I don't want no picture with you or nothing like that. You know, we ain't gotta take no picture. You could go on about your business. We was actually going to the same location.
He seemed like he was real comfortable in the picture, taking pictures with you.
I said, bro, are you sure you want to take a picture? He was like, yeah, I'll take a picture. We just snapped up right there at the end, and he got a chance to talk to him, and he dipped, I dipped, did my thing, and you know.
While you were holding the baby in your arms, man.
Like, I mean, that's just a great moment in your life to learn something, man. That's what God and stuff do to you. Like they put people in your life to help you.
You got a chance to meet somebody great before, you know.
Like what you want to do, like be whatever you want to do, mayor, president, blah blah blah. They go, God, like he said, okay, this is what my child want to do. Like I'm gonna get this person to teach him how to be financial.
And I think meeting certain people to teach him how to motivate you want to do something better.
He made me hear for like the first time what these folks really be talking about in these songs and stuff. I was
like you said, like
okay,
like I'm gonna get this person to like tell him like don't trust these females, because some of them got these manipulative thoughts. That's how he works, man. He's a great father. He's gonna put him in your life. You just gotta trust him.
So basically, you just had a normal conversation with him, like
it was like a normal
human conversation.
I didn't even know he had money. I didn't know he was rich or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was just like if it wasn't Young Dolph, it was just a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Adolph Thornton. He was Adolph Thornton that day. He wasn't Young Dolph. He was a regular guy.
Yeah, like the person behind the music.
Yeah. He was
like that middle class like that. Yeah, that's
taking the flight. He just come back home.
Cause other people like they get so caught up into the name and what's the name. I know it was power behind it. And he was about power too. I know a lot of people be like, he was about his power.
I was surprised when I was talking to him. Nobody recognized him until we got to the end of the conversation. Like when we got down the escalator, I was looking around. I was like, bro,
like nobody there. Like he didn't want nobody to disturb that conversation, man. That was your learning period.
I was just like, bro,
it's space and opportunity.
Yeah, that was the opportunity, man. You just had to take advantage of it, man. You had to worry about it.
I told bro, I was like, bro, you don't know who I might be when I grow up, so you better check it out, bro. I was just cocky.
Something great, man.
That's what they like. They want somebody who's not shy.
But what you say, Josh? Like, every time we link up,
what?
You be like, great minds think alike.
Oh yeah, great minds think alike. He already knew. I told bro, I was like, bro,
you should have been like, well, great minds think alike.
That's why I said I was like, it wasn't until like the end of the conversation when he had dipped. Somebody came up to me and was like, bro, is that Young Dolph? I didn't even know how to answer that shit, cause I was still shocked.
You just said nah.
I was shocked the whole time. I was just like, the whole time I was just like, I ain't know
what did you say before we started? You was like, looking in his eyes, you was just like,
yeah. When I first met him in Atlanta, bro, like I didn't even know I was about to meet him that day. So that's the thing. Like I just randomly I was walking. Now I had the baby, and I was just playing with the baby.
Yeah.
And then as I was like playing with the baby, I just saw this dude with like fresh ass shoes. I was like, damn, them hook shoes fresh as hell. They were some 11s. Then I saw his bag. Y'all know the bag. Y'all ever seen the bag?
One of his bags.
Chrome heart bag. Like I said, damn, to myself, I said, this a Chrome heart bag. And back in my head, I had said, this what rappers be wearing. I was like, this what rappers be wearing. That's what rappers be wearing. Cause I never seen no regular nigga with no chrome heart. On God, I looked, bro. It was just a regular guy at the time. Yeah. I looked him dead in his eyes. I said, like his eye was just like black. I asked bro. I said, bro, are you Young Dolph? I ain't gonna tell you what happened after that. Cause I'm gonna keep that private.
Okay, say no more.
I'll keep that private, but. At the time, I just walked away. I said, nah, that wasn't Young Dolph. That wasn't Young Dolph. Like, I was just thinking, like, that wasn't Young Dolph. Like, that couldn't be Young Dolph. Like, how could he be sitting here by himself in the airport? You know, nobody.
So he did. So basically, he did that I think he did that normally.
Yeah.
Stick to himself.
Yeah.
Just
He
be
had
a
one-
normal person sometimes.
He had one
You
nigga
know.
with him, but it was like until like the end, like, and then once I got off the plane into Memphis, like y'all ever been to the airport in Memphis? It's like a picture of him, like on the wall somewhere. As soon as I walked past the picture, I looked, I said, I swear this nigga right behind me. I put that on God. I looked right behind me. I looked at his eyes, bro. Like we had made like straight eye contact. That shit shocked the shit out of me, bro. I was like. It was like somebody.
You starstruck, basically.
On God, I was starstruck. I was like,
I mean, that's how it's gonna be, man. If you meet somebody that you admire, but you like before.
It was like meeting a cartoon character.
I got like you listen to rap, like if I meet this man one day, I'm gonna be super chill. Like I'm gonna be like, yo, what's good?
When you see a nigga like on TV all the time, and then you meet him in person, like young, especially young Dolph. Like I was like, damn. And then
you got a chance to see that, man.
Ain't got the chance to talk to him. Like I was walking. I'm looking around like no other niggas see this nigga right now. Like I'm the only.
Like, that's what I'm saying, man. It's gonna be like that.
I'm the only nigga see
That's
this.
how I be at the airport. That's how I be at the airport. When everybody mind their business. They're not trying to look at that. They're not trying to.
Yeah, they trying to rush to their flights. Like y'all over here. Like, damn, I don't care.
Everybody, I'm like every nigga mind their business that they brand. I swear to God, I'm the only nigga walking with this nigga. Swear to God, like I could have just jumped this nigga if I wanted to, but I didn't, you know. But I was walking by
you
myself.
You got crucified for that too.
I was walking with him, and we was walking like a long ass time. Then we got to the escalator. I'm like, damn, he's still going to like. I thought he was gonna dip somewhere some other time, like go like a different lane.
But he was just chilling.
Yeah, he was just chilling on God, bro. He was just like,
damn, bro. I just met this important. Let this go together.
Yeah, that's just. I'm
pretty sure Key glocking them the same way.
Yeah, and when that's the only reason why he stopped.
They don't be on that crazy shit.
I think that's the only reason why he stopped because like I wasn't gonna take no picture, but when I had opened up my phone, it was a picture of him and Key Glock on there, and he had looked at it. I looked at him, I was like, oh shit, did you see that? He was like, yeah, I saw this shit. And he was like, yeah, I saw this shit. And my mom was like, let's get a picture. I was like, nah, mom, let's not get a picture. And he was like, yeah, I'll get a picture with you. And then we had talked a little bit down at the escalator, and he had dipped. He had one nigga with him or some shit. I don't know, like who bro was or something. I don't know.
Probably was his
probably one of his assistants.
Yeah,
or a bodyguard.
It was a random nigga who just said, come on.
Was he like buff or something?
I didn't even get to see him like that. I just know like one nigga was
like you minded your business and
you just looking at young Dolph like, damn, let me just talk to this nigga. I don't care who he is.
Yeah, he just said, let's go, Dolph, and shit, like Dolph dipped, and some random nigga had came up to me. He was like, "Was that young Dolph?" I'm holding the baby. I'm like, damn, I think so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just
my heart was racing.
I think so. I walked with him for 30 minutes.
Oh God, I was walking with him for a minute, bro. But it was cool though. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? Regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? Humble guy.
Yeah, man. Like it might like they all different types of people, man. They just like people get caught up in
this rap game fake as hell. All this shit in rap game, like let's just be honest right now, man. Right. Everything in the rap game fake. These folks not living that life.
They not like that.
On God, they not like that. On God.
Like, I like back in the day music where everything was true, but nowadays talking about some
drugs and shit. Like the game, they ain't not living that life.
They've been talking about drugs like ever since like way back in the 70s.
Yeah, because people like hearing it. But I mean, of course, he the only song that I can really hear, really say that he was talking about, crack was Rich Crack Baby.
Yeah,
but the other ones he was talking about, other shit.
Yeah.
It's all good though. Like he's saying real stuff though.
Yeah. People don't understand what these recent artists go through because like. Literally, if you think that they live in the highlight, they're not living in the highlight personally because like as you can clearly see, they go through a lot of shit.
I honestly
they go through a lot of shit, and people don't understand it.
I don't like that. I don't like that like super fame because like anybody would do anything to get your fame and what you want. Like they trying to do anything to get that reputation and something about you.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't like to be like that super fame stuff because like you go out in public like damn, I used to be going out in public chilling, nobody care about me, and then you go out in public, you got 1,000 people, you don't know one of them come out and have a gun.
That's how he was though, no cap. Like I asked him, bro. Like I think when I had met him, he didn't like want to be seen and like that. He wanted to be incognito, you know what I'm saying? And like that's why I kind of respected his space the first time I met him, and I kind of respected his space the second time I met him. Cause
he was just trying to
chill.
He was just trying to be like
go home. He wanted to go home. That's about it.
To think about it, he just wanted to be on some normal shit, like cause he's introverted.
Yeah.
He not with the He not with all the other stuff, the cloud and all that stuff. It just would come with doing what you doing, grinding.
Not like with the like going to a mall and meeting all these people and hugging them.
That wasn't him. I could tell when I was speaking to him and how he was talking like you could tell this man had been like hated on. This man has been through some shit.
Yeah,
you know
that's the thing with YouTube.
He done experienced all type of shit, so it ain't nothing can phase him.
You always gonna have a hater in your life, man. And I mean, that's just his life.
Yeah, I was feeling the same way.
Well, I think that's enough, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Young Dolph, one of the greatest rappers of all time. He up there with Tupac, he up there with Biggie, he up there with all the greatest rappers of all time.
So he around something comfortable, you know, something real.
This from Memphis too. Like we doing this in Memphis.
We don't really got that much.
Yeah, we ain't doing Memphis.
Y'all need to honestly pray for all these celebrities and music artists because like you think that like they can handle the pressure and everything like
nah, they can't handle that pressure.
Because like
you can't handle that pressure.
You see why they do drugs and all this stuff too because like they can't handle that pressure.
They be thinking they so almighty.
Because now they more than just a person now. Now they a product.
They a product.
They're a product. Yeah. But like I want to add to like. You know, pray. The main thing right now is in this sense, pray for the family, man.
Yeah,
pray for the people that was impacted by it. Pray for that lady's shop, you know.
Yeah, pray for his wife and his kids.
That lady's shop might
and his whole crew. Keep out.
They traumatized by seeing it.
That shop might become a target because they got cameras.
Yeah.
Like they mean like
they gonna have to
let
move.
me just shoot up that shop right quick.
They're gonna have to move.
Yeah, they gonna have to like that's stuff, like I said, it impacted so many people though. Like
and that was one of my cousins' favorite places to go to too. And like he said, "We say I don't even want to go there no more because of it."
All right, man. But
yeah, bro.
That's enough.
We you know, we love Young Dolph over here, especially before his death. We listened to him. He was a role model for all young black men everywhere. You know, to get on their grind and be independent. You know, say fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Young Dolph, R.I.P. One of the greats, and that's it, right?
Yeah. Catch y'all later.
Catch y'all later, y'all.